This one brain state erases your sense of time. Have you ever been so lost in a project that hours just melted away? Or maybe you've felt a moment of calm so deep it seemed to stretch on forever? That's not just you zoning out. It's your brain slipping into a powerful state that scientists are learning can fundamentally change how you perceive time. This is a state where the clock's rigid tick-tock dissolves, opening the door to incredible creativity and a feeling of profound peace. So what's the science behind this? And how can you learn to access this amazing brain state whenever you want? That's exactly what we're breaking down today. Section 1. The brain's orchestra and the feeling of timelessness. To get how your brain can bend time, picture your mind as an orchestra. Billions of your neurons are constantly firing, creating electrical pulses that sync up into rhythmic patterns called brain waves. And just like musical notes, these waves have different frequencies, each corresponding to a different state of mind. When you're wide awake, focused, and solving problems, you're mostly in a beta state. Think of it as a fast, complex piece of music. When you're relaxed but still alert, like on a quiet walk, you shift into alpha, which is a calmer, more flowing melody. But there's another, even slower frequency, a deep, resonant rhythm known as theta. Theta waves, which cycle between 4 and 8 times per second, are fascinating because they act as a bridge between your conscious and subconscious mind. They pop up during deep meditation, light sleep, and when you're completely absorbed in something creative. This is that twilight state you might feel just as you're drifting off to sleep or waking up, where ideas, images, and memories can bubble up with surprising clarity. So, where does time go in this state? Well, your brain doesn't have one single clock. Time perception is handled by a whole network of brain regions. When your brain becomes dominated by theta waves, your attention shifts dramatically. As your focus turns inward, away from the outside world, your awareness of the clock just fades. It's not that time literally stops, but your perception of it dissolves. Neuroscientists believe that in this state of deep internal focus, your brain simply isn't prioritizing tracking minutes and hours, which leads to that feeling of timelessness. Section 2. The science of flow and deep relaxation. For a long time, the idea of losing time was just something people talked about. We've all heard of it. The musician lost in a performance, the writer in the zone, the athlete completely dialed in. Now, with tools like EMG that measure the brain's electrical activity, we know these flow states are consistently linked to a major increase in theta waves. When your brain enters this state, it's not just your sense of time that changes. Your brain chemistry does too. Theta waves are strongly connected to the hippocampus, a critical region for memory and emotion. This connection is vital for memory consolidation, the process of turning short-term experiences into long-term memories. It's why you might have a sudden aha moment or a creative breakthrough while doing something automatic, like taking a shower or going for a run. Your conscious mind has taken a back seat, letting your theta-guided subconscious connect the dots in new ways. This state of relaxed alertness is also incredibly restorative. Studies have shown that mindfulness meditation, a practice known to boost theta activity, creates a unique state of calm focus that's neurologically different from just resting. It's a state tied to emotional balance and greater self-awareness, giving you a chance to process buried emotions and dial down stress and anxiety. Section 3. A practical guide to accessing the theta state. The best part is, you don't have to wait for this to happen by accident. You can actually train your brain to slip into the theta state on purpose. Here are 3 science-backed methods you can try. Method 1. Rhythmic, repetitive movement. One of the easiest ways to coax out theta waves is through rhythmic, repetitive activities. Think of things like a brisk walk, a steady run, cycling at a leisurely pace, or swimming laps. The trick is to do it for at least 15 to 20 minutes without distractions like podcasts or music with lyrics. Instead, focus on the rhythm of your body, the sound of your feet on the ground, the circular motion of pedaling, the feeling of your arms pulling through the water. This predictability helps quiet down the analytical, chattering part of your brain, allowing theta waves to come forward. It's basically a moving meditation that can lead to some seriously profound moments of clarity. Method 2. The power of sound. Binaural beats. Another fascinating technique is using what are called binaural beats. The idea is based on something called the frequency following response. When you listen to 2 slightly different tones in each ear, for example, 200 Hz in your left and 206 Hz in your right, your brain perceives a third phantom beat at the difference between them. In this case, that's 6 Hz, which falls right in the middle of the theta brainwave range. Now, while the science is still developing and the results can be mixed, some studies are pretty promising, showing they can help reduce anxiety and might even improve sleep. To try it, you just need a pair of headphones. Find a comfortable spot and listen to a theta frequency track between 4 and 8 Hz for 10 to 20 minutes. You can find tons of these on YouTube and meditation apps. It can be a surprisingly effective way to guide your brain toward a state of deep relaxation. Method 3. Focused attention meditation. Of course, the most direct way to get to the theta state is good old-fashioned meditation, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Find a quiet spot for 10 to 15 minutes. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and bring all of your attention to the feeling of your breath. Notice the air coming in, filling your lungs, and the gentle release as you breathe out. Your mind will wander. That's totally normal. The goal isn't to silence your thoughts, but to notice when your mind has drifted and gently bring your focus back to your breath, again and again. Each time you do this, you're strengthening your attentional muscles. Over time, as your focus becomes more stable, your brain waves will naturally start to slow down, and you'll find yourself dropping into that calm, spacious theta state. Section 4. The transformative benefits of the theta state. Making a habit of accessing the theta state isn't just about feeling good in the moment. It has some powerful long-term benefits that can upgrade almost every part of your life. First, it's a powerhouse for creativity and problem-solving. By bridging the gap between your conscious and subconscious, the theta state lets you tap into fresh ideas and intuitive hunches that are usually drowned out by daily mental chatter. This is where you connect seemingly unrelated concepts and find elegant solutions to problems that felt impossible. Second, it provides deep relaxation and stress reduction. In a world that's always on, the theta state is like a neurological reset button. It creates a profound sense of mental calm that can ease the symptoms of stress and anxiety. And this isn't just a feeling. Practices that increase theta waves, like meditation, have been shown to cause changes in deep brain areas tied to emotional regulation, like the amygdala and hippocampus. Third, it enhances learning and memory. Theta waves are absolutely crucial for memory consolidation. Thanks to their strong link with the hippocampus, the brain's memory headquarters, entering a theta state helps your brain organize and store what you've learned, making it easier to recall later. Finally, Recent research is pointing to some incredible restorative benefits. A 2025 study suggested that meditation may help stimulate the brain's waste removal system, known as the glymphatic system, in a way that's similar to deep sleep, helping to clear out harmful proteins that can build up over time. This hints that consciously entering these states could play a role in supporting our long-term brain health. Conclusion. So that feeling of timelessness, of being completely lost in the moment, is way more than just a passing daydream. It's a distinct and powerful state of mind that you can actually learn to cultivate. It's a place where creativity flows, deep relaxation is within reach, and your mind can learn and heal. The big takeaway here is that you have the power to intentionally shift your brainwaves, and in doing so, alter your experience of reality. The eternal present isn't some mystical concept. It's a state of mind, governed by theta waves, and it's waiting for you. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever had a moment where time seemed to vanish? What were you doing, and what did it feel like? Share your story in the comments below.